So Bodo's children are not an obstacle to you. Well, then it's one or the other. Either you've come to me with kind intentions, or you are my death. If it's the latter, you won't get to me as quickly as you got to them. But if it's the former, do not harbor hard feelings, for they do not know what they are doing. Yeah, but could you make them stop? Could you make them stop? It's expensive for me to fight them. Also, they die? I want to warn you, Burrock, the Bachelor is after you. He'll find you soon. And who knows what happens to you then? Huh. Well, he won't be able to deal with me on his own. But you've offed my companions, you deadly girl. Is he surrounded by henchmen as usual? He's just as horrible a bloodsucker as you are. How could you both not surround yourself with killers? And why would you warn me? You know full well there aren't many reasons for me to trust you. Aglaia asked me to, Burrock. She's worried about you. I see. Go away, Burrock. The sooner the better. Remember, I bring good tidings. Hey, we found the haruspex. I managed to find the haruspex and deliver a timely warning. No matter what Aglaia's intentions are, she's going to pay my reward.
What was that?
Why would I harbor good feelings towards the dead? I've come to you with an open heart, you see. Alright. Shit. That ain't my supplies. And my health? I'm 2/3 dead. Damn. Took some hits. Did I check that one already? They could have at least had the corpses have things on them. That's just a bad time. Why would you'd think that they'd have some like herbs or something on them at the very least. Alright. Back to original plan. So I have 2 local tasks. One is to find the sister and one is to find Aspity. One's obviously easier than the other one because they don't normally move. But we've narrowed down the sister to 3 houses, probably, judging by that map. There's clearly 3 of them that line up with that location. Oh. Oh, I'm out. I need bottles of water, though. I can probably trade the claws with one of you guys. I want to barter. Let's trade off the claws and stuff. Is that exactly that's exactly enough. Boom. That cleaned up that inventory a lot, actually. There we go. Bandages. Bandages. Why must you go the wrong way? There we go. God damn it. Of course. You've made a fool of me for the last time. And it is 11 o'clock in the morning. Not bad. Things are going alright. Is this a plague district? Not... Yes? No? No, yeah, the stuff's on the floor. This is the plague district. The map's a little... the map's slightly ambiguous where the boundary starts, so I wasn't sure. Woohoo! Ooh, fix my gun. I'm only at... Oh, I thought that was coming at me. That one is... I can only really have one gun, basically, so I really need... click the wrong thing. I really need my gun to be working. There we go. Let's not deal with that guy. Maintaining my reputation's been pretty easy, so I really haven't had to deal with, plague victims for the purposes of increasing my reputation since the beginning. Let's see, the 3 houses in a row, they start right here, right? Yeah. Nothing over here. Oh, it's on the stairs already. Can't check the back room when it's on the stairs, because it's just gonna come right down to me. And then hey! You're so sweet. Such eyes. They're not like mine at all. Leave, it's infected. Why are the places you attack go away? People love you, they think you're a saint. You have adherents? The albino. He's left the district. Yep. So the dialogue does not change. It's just the same thing repeating every day. That's disappointing. Oh boy. Oh boy, that was really close. Ah! Leave me alone. Alright, so I need to figure out where her adherents are. Which is a problem for me. I also need to find the Bachelor. No, I need to find Aspity. So, one road over. Excuse me. I'm disappointed by that the most. Having the letter say the same thing, and having the recycling a bunch of text because the structure of the quest stays the same, is fine. There's two things that I feel like should change every day. One, it makes sense that the villagers said different things every day, so you had to do a different challenge to convince them to leave. Because they're trying to help her, and if the answer's the same every day, then it kind of feels stupid that you even have to solve it at all. That conversation should probably be different every day. But above all, your conversation with your sister should be a completely different conversation every day, but it's clearly the same dialogue choices. And that's a bummer because you're meeting with your sister every day. How is that not your opportunity to have that relationship grow and develop and for you to learn things about each other or have some sort of arc or something? Since it's the core of your character, is this thing where you have a sister? The fact that they can't even have new conversations really screams that it's unfinished, because nobody would do that. Just copy paste the same conversation. It doesn't make sense.
What?
And yet you and I are two of a kind. Fine. You win. I'm not going to bite anymore. Tell me about Burrock, Aspity. What is there to tell you about him? Did he take the inheritance from you by force? Nonsense. Look at that smile. Oh my god. I'm scared. Why would he take by force what's rightfully his own? Who is he? He is a warden. He is of Menku stock. His father was a surgeon. I revere him. Soon he will overthrow the usurper, become leader of the kin, and inaugurate a new era. Then I shall go back and vanish into the earth. You sprang from the earth, then? Yes, same as you. And to what end? I don't know. But I sense that it's to carry out the will of the law, to destroy the accursed utopia, a place that is not and must never be. Utopia? There are 3 nodes nourishing our town. The town had been growing until the nodes closed. The earth begat beasts. The beasts sustained humans. The humans begat a settlement. The settlement sustains the children. The head had been drawing juices in excess. The plague closed the nodes. Everything resumed its natural course. What does that mean? The settlement is a burden on the earth. The utopia is destroying the settlement. The plague will destroy the utopia. The sand pest is a creature of the plague, the will of the law. I used to think it was my destiny. Now, I see that it's yours. What's a utopia? The utopia is a whim, a desire for the impossible. Children don't know the value of presents. They don't know that happiness is ephemeral. They want it to be full and never-ending. Before, life itself used to curb such things. The mirror trap had shut out the laws of life. It had let them outside. And so the plague had to intervene. But the suffering is dealt out to everyone. Why not just smite the tower? The town and the tower are no longer separate. The town sustains it, feeds it with its children. The town exists for the tower's sake. Just listen to them. They're all obsessing over some new construction project. That's what they believe to be their mission, led on by their blind rulers. That's the dream that gives a meaning to their futile existence. You are evil.
Oh no, the kin won't say anything to Bachelor. They have no respect for outsiders.
I can return to the worried foreman, and in doing so make him worry even more. Burke is destined to confront him, and it's an easy guess as to who is going to come out on top. The foreman is strong, but would he be able to pull off this feat? I doubt it. I am the only miracle maker here. Are you ready to feel fear?
There's no true warden among you.
I've seen Aspity. Is she alive? Yes, she's alive. What did she say? She esteems Burke. She says yes. He is indeed who he claims to be. I will answer then. A single question of yours. That gleam in your eye is unneeded. I will not lie. Conserve your strength. What did you want to know? Are you guilty of starting the plague? Yes, it was me. I had failed to perform the rite. I knew beforehand that the lines of Bos Primigenius were outside of my grasp. I have lied, and am now doomed to die. I am not worthy. I am not a worthy warden. Because you've lied? Not just that. I am no more a priest than Katerina is a mistress. It all started because of us. The thirst for power brings down the worthless and elevates the great. I only hold this position as a result of my colluding with Olgimsky. Katerina owes hers to an absurd coincidence. That is all. Shit. He's just outright admitting that he's a false prophet. The first day I meet with him, too. Meanwhile, Burke's gonna have to spend the next 3 days jumping through hoops and all of his bullshit just to try to solve this damned campaign. And if he wasn't actively obscuring him, Burke could have saved so many more people. And timeline-wise, in the Changeling campaign, he's already admitted to it on day 8 of 12. We're only 2/3 of the way through the story, and he already admitted to it. Damn. Sorry, Artemy. Danger, 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 danger. Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, there's 2 of you. Oh, there's 2 of you. Huh. Oh, there's a rat. Bad rat. Got him. I actually got him. Stop chasing me. There we go. No, don't you dare steal my kill. No, no, no. My kill. I got claps. That means I did it. Knife. I need to find some little boys to sell my knives to. I can't find any little boys. They won't give me. I can't sell my knives to my little boys. Seriously, they're just not showing up around. I hope that hit the right person. There's a lot of concern for friendly fire when I'm hitting people with invisible attacks. Wow, he's kicking ass. Can we just talk about that for a second? Dude. Aw. Yay. Minor amounts of stuff. Ooh, he had a bandage. Dude. This guy was being attacked by from every direction at the same time and had no chance to deal with actually looting any of the bodies. Which is a win for me. Alright. Let's go to the letter itself. The Bachelor somewhere in the back one district near City Hall. Great. Probably not in that one. Probably not in that one. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I think the same rule applies. The Bachelor wouldn't be in a house full of looters. And this is also a smaller district, so I got it going on. It's not that small, but the buildings are bigger. It's actually part of the key there. guys are getting a face full of motion blur right now. That's not a house. No more attacks yet. Ah. Did these guys attack me? Are you currently attacking me? Stop that. Stop it. Cut it out. Why? Why must you do this to me? Jesus. Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So on top of the content of this part of the campaign being copy-paste quests, it's also combat gauntlets? The Changeling going through combat. She's the least equipped to fight people of the three characters, first of all. Most of the weapons she literally can't use. She has psychic hands and she has bullets. I'm gonna need a lot of bullets at this rate. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm not looting any more houses then. Not the ones you need bullets to loot. Ah. Oh. Took me a little while to realize double-barreled means it has 2 shots. I wasn't really thinking about that, so I was reloading after every single shot for a while. Okay, I'm alive-ish, yeah. I slept. Today seemed to be going hyperspeed, so I kind of slept to pass it along. Partly to preserve my reputation, and partly because I'm actually trying to do 2 days of this game in one day. Like one real-life day. Because Thanksgiving is coming up, or has happened by now for you guys, I don't know. I have that going on, and oh my god, there's a lot in here. I have that going on, and I have an all-day LAN thing I'm going to. So I have 2 days where I can't work. And I need Pathologic to be done. So I'm not done, but I need to get my Pathologic done. So I'm doing like a week's worth of Pathologic in one day. So we're just going to smoothly transition from today into tomorrow in this game without necessarily having an episode break, unless that just happens to be where the episode break lands when I'm editing it later. And if it's going to be copy-paste content like this, then it's going to be all the easier to do it that quickly, I guess. 2 bullets. Shit. Alright, I can psychic punch them if I need to, but they're dangerous. There's the Bachelor. Is this floor clear? Cool. Okay. At least I get all the stuff. This house actually has stuff in it, unlike the one Artemy was in. Just doing my looting. I really hope that I don't have to fight them every single time, but I get the feeling that's exactly what's going to happen. I never have room for that, coincidentally. Every single time it shows up. And I've usually just finished it up, too.
What is there to talk about now?
You're exactly who I'm looking for. The girl of notable peculiarity. What is it in your eyes? Are those tears? Today must be a bad day for one of us. I want to warn you. Go away from here, cold demon. Someone who wants to kill you will be here soon. Oh, don't bother. I can't read hearts like you do, but I can read the poignant hatred in your eyes, all right. You would be very happy if someone were to kill me. The cold demon. Pah. I wish she whom I need wouldn't value your life so much. I have special plans for her. Special. Go away, Bachelor. I guess I did it. You left the district. I managed to find the Bachelor and deliver a timely warning. Yep. Hope the reward will be worth the trouble. We didn't talk that much, but everything that needed discussion was discussed. I can go back to Aglaya and inform her of my decision. And that was Maria. Oh shit, they're right next to each other. That's super convenient. So I can just turn 2 quests into Aglaya and 1 quest into Maria, who are both right across the street from each other. And they themselves are just... It's a little bit of a trek, but not that much. Am I under attack right now? Ah! What the fuck? You were behind a wall. How'd you even know I was there? Patty cake, patty fake cake. Kill this man. I've said it so many times before, but it's just funny. I can't remember the... Ah, that wasn't my hit. I don't remember the lyrics or the words of that song anymore. So all I can remember is patty cake, kill this man. I think it rhymed with kill this man a little bit, but I can't remember what the actual original words are. Because I'm a fucking adult. Go in this straight... Yeah. We'll be there in a little while. Just gotta go in a straight-ish line. Make a left turn over by the theater. After this, I just gotta look for the followers, which probably be late by then. I don't really know where to look for them. But I'll have a little while. Come here. Ah, there's children. You've diverged my path because there are children here. Ah, you're so fast. I'm like running, aren't I? I wish I could make this character run. I've got all the stuff to trade. Like unreasonable amounts of stuff to trade, frankly. Look how much currency I have as this character. It's unreasonable. Grab one of those. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of your stuff. Oh, I can't use those bullets though. There we go. There's a murderer over there and somebody running up behind him. Actually, let's go for the... I don't get a lot of chances to sell off these knives, so let's see what I can do with those. Do I want alpha tablets at all at this point? Screw it. I have an excess of resources. There we go. If I'm not going to trade these things for anything, there's no point, right? I just need a I'll just trade as much of the stuff I can, and then I'll just have crazy supplies, and I'll just figure out if they're ever necessary or not. The only limitation is just don't trade the stuff that could turn into a schmouter. Which really... I don't even stick to that. I just don't trade the nuts. And if I stick to my plan, I should generally have enough nuts to trade for a schmouter. So just sticking with those. Meanwhile, you guys are always zeros. Why do you disappoint me so? Why do you do this to me? Look at all the children! Bullets! You have bullets? I want bullets. What a great trade. I haven't even been inside of a house today that you guys would normally show up in. Oh, this is gonna be a bad ratio, but I need bullets, so I'll lose that on one. I got that bracelet at random anyway. I didn't even find it in a box. It just kind of happened at me. Oh, I can only trade nuts to you, so I won't trade for anything. He's not interested in the same things. Like, I can trade so many items to the older girl and the older boy, but I'm devoid of things that the younger girl wants. That's because I think she only really wants to trade for nuts, and for, like... I think she also will trade for, like, needles and hooks, which are the first things I got rid of because they're always clogging my inventory up. It's a huge door.
Why can't I move on my own?
Here speaks a mistress to a mistress, and yet I wonder if you have the strength to... We said that before. I've warned the Bachelor. Tell me, was it you who provided him with such an entourage? Yes. What, did they attack you? Don't act surprised. Impossible. I warned them not to kill anyone but Earthkin. The butchers and the worms enslaved by the wicked Haruspecs. That had been a mistake, Maria. To them, I am Earthkin. Whoa, drugs. Weird drugs. Significantly lower level of infection. Very harmful to health. Huh.
I'm feverish.
I've got drugs for days. Mountains of drugs. Too many drugs. It's getting late. Normally it wouldn't be this late, but it's I figured I could get away with sleeping. I wanted to heal up my health bar that was in bad shape. We're already down to half again? Did I take a hit? I forgot. But so I took three things and slept, but I also slept more than I needed to. I slept for 6 hours. Because I'm just kind of intentionally skipping ahead in time. I should be able to figure it out. After I turn in these quests, I think all that's left is to find the followers, so I don't need an extensive amount of day left. Wow, that was perfect. I clicked the exact number of times I needed to. And I was just kind of flailing. That's a 2. That's a... Alright. There we go. That's a 0. Trading for drugs. I'm kind of recklessly burning through my resources because I just have so much stuff, and this tab was so overcrowded and I wanted to deal with that. Partly because of those rings I got in crazy quantities, but now look how many drugs I have. I have 100 yellow, 34 monomyciniums, 30 blues, 40 bandages. God damn. Who's standing before me this time? I found the haruspex and warned him like you asked. The part where his beastly bodyguards almost tore me to pieces is, I suppose, too obvious to mention. I won't forget this, girl. You've done a good deed. It goes without saying that I'm going to reward you and, from now on, trust you a little more, which will in no time reflect the general local attitude towards you. There was no need. 1,000 and more red. Cool.
We weren't given too much time, now were we?
I've seen the foreman. Seen him and lived? Let me take a look at you. Widen that pupil. Look into the light. So what did you talk about? About Burke. About Burke? Good girl. Stick your tongue out and say "ar." Ar? So what did he tell you about Burke? He's afraid of him. That means he's not as dangerous as I thought. Thank you. You did well. Not at all. Dismissed. Come and see me first thing tomorrow morning. We'll see. Now that's a dramatic change of expression if I've ever seen one. And that's the end of that. I can see what is happening to the kin. I know what goes on in Earth. It's perfectly clear to me now that the fiery demon haruspex is sitting atop the abattoir, preparing to swallow it whole and bring the surrounding parts of the town under his rule. If there's any substance within, I'll have to submit to his will. Why does the dialogue... It says the same thing when I succeed as it does when I fail? That's really weird, right? That's really weird, right? Weird. Weird. That's weird how the dialogue is the same when you succeed or fail at the mission. The dialogue was also weird during the mission. I mean, for a number of reasons, really, but... including the previous confusion. But this time around, I went to figure out whether or not that guy caused the disease or not. But all I did was say that he's afraid of Burrock. I didn't actually tell her that he didn't cause the disease, which was the whole reason I went there, was to get that information and then tell her. But I didn't tell her that, and then she dismissed me without me telling her. So I never conveyed the information she sent me to find? That's odd. Oh, well, that stands out a little bit. Not quite as hidden as usual. You can kind of just see him hanging around. Same as always. Same dialogue every time, it looks like. Drive her away. You have to go. Be firm, drive her away. Yep. There we go. And so now I've saved that from happening. Now I'll just politely wait for tomorrow to start.